Touchdown.
Man, I gotta tell you, I know people really like the Madden games, but when this crap started to replace Tecmo Super Bowl, I mean, I think that was the first time in my life I ever didn't get my way. And people looked at me too. They were like, "Aw, poor little guy. He's heartbroken." Hey, and here's a guy with flying logos behind him. It's Madden NFL 97 for the Super NES.
He fumbles the ball. Touchdown.
You know, I'll never forget the first time I played Madden. It was Madden 94. Maybe Madden 95. Actually, I don't really remember. But the players were running forward. And I was more confused than I'd ever been in my life. I took the cartridge out, blew on it for a while, stuck it back in there, boom, same thing was happening. The players were running forward. And my thoughts were running too, only they were running all over the place. I was like, "Mom!" Because my mom fixed everything for me. I was her favorite. I was like, "Mom! Something's wrong with this game!" So she calls the hotline. You know, the one on the back of the box? She actually called. And then she starts reaming this guy out. "My son says the players are running forward, and he's a very smart boy." The guy must have been speechless at all this. Good! A rat bastard. Running forward. I have half a mind to call that guy right now.
Incomplete.
But I'll tell you what, going back to it now, a couple decades later, I mean, I'll say this, it's not as outright stupid as I originally thought. I mean, it's still not as good as Tecmo Bowl, not in your life. And actually, I still don't understand the running forward thing, like why it had to happen. And I'd like to know who made that decision for the rest of us. All right, let's be honest, clearly I'm still not over this. Clearly, I still think it's stupid. And since I'm not in the business of thinking whatever pleases you, there's nothing you can do about it, hotline guy. And maybe your supervisor would like to hear about this. I'm sure my mom would. And I know, he hasn't talked about the gameplay yet. Well, what do you want me to say? Because tell me and I'll say it. Because it's Madden. It's fucking Madden. It's actually kind of incredible how Madden it is. Like, this basically plays like a pixelated version of the latest Madden. There's a lot less different here than there is the same, at least in terms of the foundation. And obviously, it's done better nowadays. But then again, is it really? Like, because I like to think I had more fun with this one, to be honest. Despite the fact that it also pisses me off so badly. And really, it's for no other reason than it's not Tecmo. Bo Jackson would run all over this game, and he would do it in zigzags. And I guess the thing that bothered me back then is largely the same thing that bothered me today, going back to it. And that's how slow it is. I mean, it's all just, holy crap, it's so slow. It's like playing football on a field of sticky glue, on a planet of gravity. The gravity's just ridiculous. Neil Armstrong, on the moon, could have outrun these defensive backs. And apparently, he had aliens circling his ship in a formation that appeared to be a warning or some sort of defensive posture. See, this is what NASA doesn't tell you. Madden is based on Apollo 11! So it plays like the Madden you know, only even slower. It's also less refined, but otherwise, look, I'm telling you, the series basics, they're all there, and it's actually kind of impressive. And the presentation isn't bad either, like especially for its time. It looks all right, sounds okay, and there are a couple nice touches too, like during your season, you actually get highlights from other games happening in your season, and that's pretty awesome. You know, it gives your season a much more authentic feel than you'd expect. And actually, so does the player creator. Gotta give credit where it's due. The guy you create actually has to complete training camp and do a bunch of crappy minigames before he even gets to the league, just like real life. You know what minigame Tom Brady plays in real life? It's called Is My Life Better Than Yours? And he always wins, is the worst part.
Down, left, down, up, left, down, right.
But you know, one of the weirdest things about this game, and actually I guess Madden in general, but especially this one, is the measurement of a yard. It's like the metric system happening here or something. What I mean is, the players, They're apparently 3 yards tall themselves because you'll gain yardage when it doesn't even seem like you moved the ball at all. Like, look at this pass. See that? Somehow that's a gain of 19 yards, which means I'm either quite mistaken about how long a yard is, or that ref's on the take, which is yet another reason to call your goddamn hotline, EA. You see, even now, you just keep giving me ammunition. You keep making me angry, and I don't think it's fair. This isn't fair. No, but that's Madden, isn't it? Unfairness in video game form. Actually, that doesn't really make sense. But why, look, at this point, why worry about that now? We've come this far. For God's sake, I'm reviewing a Madden game from 1997. You tell me, what would you have me talk about? How hot Natalie Imbruglia was? How Reload was actually better than Load? Maybe I would talk about those things, but, well, I'm all out of faith at this point. Look, this is how I feel. It's Madden NFL 97 for the Super NES. Huge thanks to Chris from Jersey City, New Jersey, for sending this to the show. And thanks to Natalie Imbruglia. Just because.